What is happening, Bayhive? Welcome back to the Bayonce Beat, your ultimate source for the hottest updates across the globe. The news cycle is absolutely spinning, faster than a Bayhive fan during a surprise concert announcement, and we've got the unmissable stories you need to know right now. We're diving deep into some major shifts and surprising moves that are making waves. Get ready, because we're kicking things off with a massive shakeup in the sports endorsement world. A true powerhouse athlete is reportedly making a bold move, leaving behind a legendary brand for a challenger backed by a major entertainment mogul. This isn't just a change of gear, it's a statement. And that's just the beginning. We're also keeping an eye on the vibrant world of culture and entertainment, where a beloved Hollywood icon has issued a playful but intriguing call to action. He's looking to spark a viral trend, but he's not doing it alone. He's calling on some of the biggest names in the industry to join the fun. What exactly is this challenge, and who will answer the call? We've got the details. But wait, there's more. The sports world continues to deliver shockwaves. We're going to break down the potential ripple effects of a high-profile athlete's decision that could signal a shift in brand influence. Is the old guard losing its grip, and what does this mean for athletes and brands alike? We'll unpack the strategy and the stakes. Finally, we're looking at the broader implications of these athlete endorsements. Could this move by a top-tier player reshape the landscape of sports marketing and open new doors for emerging brands? We'll explore the strategic partnerships and what they signal for the future of athletic sponsorships. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Bayonce Beat. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss an update. A superstar athlete's bold endorsement switch. In a move that's sending ripples through the sports marketing world, Cincinnati Bengals star wide receiver Ja'Marr Chase is reportedly set to leave his long-standing partnership with Nike. Instead, he's poised to sign a significant sponsorship deal with Fabletics, an active lifestyle apparel brand that boasts investment from comedian and entrepreneur Kevin Hart. This potential shift marks a monumental moment, as Chase is slated to become the very first NFL star to sign with Fabletics, signaling a major play by the relatively newer brand to capture the attention of a massive sports audience. Founded in 2014 with the ambitious vision to fuse fashion with activewear, Fabletics has steadily grown into a global lifestyle brand offering a wide range of sportswear, footwear, and accessories for both men and women. While Nike has long been a dominant force in athletic endorsements, Chase's decision to align with Fabletics suggests a strategic move towards a brand that may offer him a more prominent platform and a potentially more tailored partnership. This comes at a pivotal time in Chase's career. Entering his fifth NFL season, he is fresh off a phenomenal year that saw him secure a historic 4-year, $161 million contract extension, cementing his status as one of the league's highest-paid non-quarterbacks. His performance last season was nothing short of spectacular. He achieved the receiver triple crown, leading the NFL with an astounding 127 receptions, 1,708 receiving yards, and 17 touchdowns. These achievements earned him first-team All-Pro honors and garnered significant MVP consideration. Over his 4 seasons, Chase has consistently surpassed 1,000 receiving yards, amassing 395 catches for 5,425 yards and 46 touchdowns in his career. The timing of this endorsement shift is particularly noteworthy. While Chase is celebrating personal and financial success, the Bengals organization has faced challenges in recent seasons, missing the postseason for 2 consecutive years after a Super Bowl appearance in 2021 and an AFC Championship game berth in 2022. Despite a slow start to the previous season, the team, bolstered by extensions for Chase and fellow star T. Higgins, and with quarterback Joe Burrow at the helm, remains in contention. Chase himself has expressed a strong desire for the team to return to the playoffs and win the AFC North Division. His move to Fabletics, a brand co-founded by Adam Goldenberg and Kate Hudson, and significantly backed by Kevin Hart, could see him collaborating with Hart on promotional campaigns, leveraging the comedian's massive entertainment reach. This partnership signifies Fabletics' aggressive strategy to elevate its profile within the competitive sports apparel market by aligning with one of the NFL's most electrifying talents. Fans and analysts are buzzing about the implications of this move, with many speculating that it could signal a broader trend of athletes seeking more personalized and potentially lucrative deals with emerging brands, challenging the long-established dominance of giants like Nike. The potential impact on Nike's brand perception, especially among younger demographics, is also a key talking point. But what does this mean for the landscape of athletic endorsements, and could this be a sign of bigger shifts to come? Stay with us as we dive into the next story. Will Smith sparks a viral frolicking challenge? In a delightful display of social media engagement, Hollywood superstar Will Smith has thrown his hat into the ring of a burgeoning TikTok trend, playfully calling on fellow entertainment titans Kevin Hart and Jamie Foxx to join him. This challenge, dubbed the Frolicking Challenge, has been gaining traction among Black male TikTok creators as a joyous expression of Black boy joy. Participants are encouraged to embrace carefree movement and happiness, often in picturesque natural settings, capturing a spirit of uninhibited delight. Smith's involvement began with a montage posted on a Wednesday, showcasing various individuals embracing the frolicking spirit. Addressing his longtime collaborator DJ Jazzy Jeff, Smith expressed his own desire to participate, stating, "Black dude's been frolicking, and I want to frolic, Jazz." He humorously described his internal struggle, noting that his core blackness was initially preventing him from fully indulging in the spontaneous romp through a field. In a lighthearted moment, he even joked about seeking clearance from former President Barack Obama before proceeding. However, Smith declared he can't do it until Hart and Foxx accept the challenge first. Despite his playful hesitation, he was eventually seen returning to his residence with a discernible, light skip, prompting an off-camera observer to ask, "Was that a frolic?" This social media escapade comes as Smith has been increasingly active online, particularly in promoting his latest musical endeavors. Following his most recent film, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, Smith has been focusing on his comeback album, based on a true story. His online presence has been notable, including a recent incident where a concert video sparked controversy, with accusations that the audience was AI-generated. Smith humorously addressed this by posting a follow-up clip featuring a crowd composed entirely of cats. The Frolicking Challenge itself is rooted in a celebratory cultural moment, allowing participants to express joy and freedom through simple, physical expression. The call-out to Kevin Hart and Jamie Foxx, both widely recognized for their comedic talents and strong social media presence, adds a significant layer of anticipation. Their involvement would undoubtedly amplify the challenge's reach and visibility, potentially turning a niche trend into a mainstream cultural event. The interaction highlights how celebrities leverage platforms like TikTok to connect with fans, create viral moments, and engage in lighthearted cultural commentary, often blending personal expression with broader social trends. The response from the public and media has been largely positive, with many appreciating Smith's humor and willingness to engage with contemporary online culture. The anticipation for Hart and Fox's potential participation is palpable, with fans eager to see how these entertainment heavyweights would interpret and execute the frolicking concept. Will Kevin Hart and Jamie Foxx answer the call, and what other major shifts are happening in the world of athlete endorsements? We've got more breaking news on that front right after this. Jamar Chase's bold move, a sign of shifting power in athlete endorsements. The sports apparel industry is no stranger to high-stakes deals and athlete partnerships, but the recent reports of Cincinnati Bengals star Jamar Chase potentially leaving Nike for Fabletics, a brand backed by Kevin Hart, could signal a significant shift in influence. This move isn't just about one athlete changing sponsors. It raises questions about the enduring dominance of legacy brands like Nike and the growing appeal of newer, more agile companies in attracting top-tier talent. Chase, fresh off a career-defining season where he secured the receiving Triple Crown and a massive contract extension, is a highly coveted athlete. His decision to consider Fabletics over Nike, a brand synonymous with athletic excellence for decades, is a strong indicator of changing dynamics. Fabletics, established in 2014, has positioned itself as a lifestyle brand blending fashion with activewear. And with Kevin Hart's significant investment and prominent role, it brings a unique blend of entertainment and athletic appeal. Being the first NFL star signed by Fabletics, Chase could be offered a more central role, potentially shaping brand campaigns and product lines in ways that might be less feasible with a global giant like Nike. This isn't an isolated incident. The trend of athletes exploring alternatives to traditional sponsors is growing. Penn State's athletic program recently ended a 32-year partnership with Nike to move to Adidas, further illustrating a potential fragmentation in the market. The implications for Nike are considerable. While still a behemoth, the company has faced its own challenges, including restructuring and reports of layoffs, alongside criticisms that its innovation pipeline has faltered. Losing a star player like Chase, especially one who appeals to younger demographics, could indeed impact Nike's brand perception. The narrative that Nike might be losing its cool among younger consumers is a significant concern for a company whose success relies heavily on cultural relevance and aspirational marketing. The signing of young talents like Ohio State's Jeremiah Smith by Adidas highlights the ongoing battle for the next generation of athletes and fans. Chase's potential move could embolden other athletes to seek deals that offer greater creative control, a more personal connection with the brand, or simply more lucrative terms from companies willing to invest aggressively. This development also speaks to the evolving definition of an athlete's brand. Beyond performance, athletes are increasingly becoming entrepreneurs, influencers, and cultural figures. Brands that can tap into this multifaceted identity, perhaps through collaborations with entertainment figures like Kevin Hart, may find themselves with a competitive edge. Fabletics' strategy appears to be leveraging celebrity partnerships and a direct-to-consumer model to carve out its niche. The success of Chase's potential deal could pave the way for other emerging brands to challenge the established order, leading to a more diverse and dynamic landscape for athlete endorsements in the future. The sports business world is watching closely, analyzing whether Chase's move is a one-off strategic decision or the beginning of a larger realignment in how athletes connect with the brands they represent. So, is this the dawn of a new era in athlete endorsements or a temporary blip? We'll explore the wider implications next. Fabletics' strategic gamble. Can Kevin Hart's star power lure NFL talent? The reported move of Cincinnati Bengals star-wide receiver Ja'Marr Chase from Nike to Fabletics, a brand co-invested in by entertainment mogul Kevin Hart, is more than just an athlete switching apparel sponsors. It represents a calculated and ambitious strategy by Fabletics to leverage star power and cultural relevance to disrupt the established order in sports marketing, potentially signaling a broader shift in how brands secure endorsements. Fabletics, launched in 2014, has built its brand on a fusion of fashion and activewear, utilizing a subscription-based model and celebrity partnerships to reach consumers. Kevin Hart, a significant investor and brand ambassador since 2020, has been instrumental in amplifying Fabletics' visibility through his extensive media presence and comedic appeal. By signing Ja'Marr Chase, Fabletics is making a bold statement. Chase, widely regarded as one of the NFL's premier talents, is coming off a record-breaking season and represents a new generation of athletic stardom. Securing him as their first NFL athlete signifies Fabletics' intent to compete directly with sportswear giants like Nike and Adidas for the attention and loyalty of both athletes and fans. This move could be particularly appealing to Chase, who, after securing a massive contract extension, might be looking for an endorsement deal that offers greater creative input and aligns more closely with his personal brand and interests, possibly through collaborations with Hart himself. The potential ramifications extend beyond just Chase and Fabletics. If this partnership proves successful and lucrative, it could inspire other NFL players and athletes across different sports to explore similar opportunities with challenger brands. This could lead to a more diversified endorsement landscape, where athletes are not solely reliant on traditional sportswear companies. For Fabletics, the partnership is a strategic gamble. While Chase brings immense talent and marketability, Fabletics needs to demonstrate that it can offer the same level of support, resources, and opportunities that athletes typically receive from established brands. The details of Chase's contract with Fabletics remain undisclosed, but given Nike's stature, any deal to lure him away would likely be substantial, reflecting the high value placed on his marketability. The success of this partnership could also hinge on how effectively Fabletics and Hart can integrate Chase into their marketing strategies, creating compelling campaigns that resonate with both sports enthusiasts and fans of entertainment. This development occurs against a backdrop of Nike facing increased competition and scrutiny regarding its innovation and connection with younger consumers. While Nike remains a dominant force, Chase's departure, if finalized, could be perceived as a missed opportunity and a sign that the brand's influence may be waning among certain athlete demographics. The focus will now shift to how Fabletics capitalizes on this high-profile signing and whether it can translate Chase's on-field success into significant market gains and brand loyalty, potentially reshaping the future of athletic endorsements. This strategic alignment between a rising sports star and an entertainment-backed apparel brand highlights the evolving nature of athlete marketing in the digital age. And that wraps up our deep dive into these major stories. But before you go, let's hit you with a quick recap. All right, Bayhive, that's a wrap on today's hottest updates. We saw Jammer Chase making a massive move from Nike to Kevin Hart's Fabletics. Will Smith is calling on Kevin Hart and Jamie Foxx for a viral frolicking challenge, and we explored the potential impact of Chase's endorsement switch on Nike's influence. Plus, we dove into Fabletics' bold strategy to capture the NFL market. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on the Bayonce Beat.